You go to your nearest supermarket or your store, you want to buy chips, you want to buy biscuits. What is the first thing that you see? Obviously, is the price. But after the price, you check the expiry date. Like if you can consume it within the next week or the next 10 days. If yes, you buy the product. But who certifies all this? Who certifies the products that come to your nearest grocery store or departmental store? So in India, the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, oversees and regulates the food safety of products. In India, the FSSAI or the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India oversees and regulates the food safety of products accessible to us, that is the public. FSSAI also ensures that food business operators, that is FBOs, have good food manufacturing practices and safe storage and handling methods on their premises. You would have seen in a lot of movies that food safety authorities go and raid a random shop, a random hotel, a random manufacturing facility for low quality produce or low quality raw materials that they're using. So this is to ensure the safety of us, the public. The guidelines have been established as per the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. In addition to ensuring that the safe practices are followed and maintaining food safety, FSSAI also ensures that the FSSAI issues a food license to the FBOs, which confirms the safety of food products that consumers consume. If they don't have a certificate, how can we consumers know that the produce is good or bad, right? Each food license is issued with a 14-digit license number that must be displayed on the label of a food item and the FSSAI logo. So the next time you pick up any food item, along with the FSSAI logo, just make sure you find the 14-digit number. Well, I'll be telling you how you can check for your FSSAI license online. Suppose you're a manufacturer, how do you check it? So this is called as the FSSAI license number. What does it mean? It's also known as the food license number. As we've previously explained, just like I told you, it's a 14-digit license number given to all food-related business owners, regardless of their scale. It might be small, big, medium size, but all the manufacturers are given their own 14-digit license number. There are different kinds of registrations for food licenses. There are different kinds of registrations for all the businesses depending on the size of the operation. So the 14-digit FSSAI license number is divided into 5 sections, and each section provides authorities specific information about the business owner and the food industry that distinguishes it from others. Obviously, from a user perspective, it will not be very important, but from a producer point of view, just make sure to listen to this because it's very important. The principal goal of FSSAI standards is to make sure that you're following all the regulations and rules that the Indian government has set, and these standards are based on scientific research. So this is to ensure the manufacturing distribution is done really well. Especially there are a lot of young people in India. You've seen a lot of big companies that have been shelved because they are not following food safety rules in India. I do not want to name some of the companies, but you know it, right? Food joints and eateries are among the biggest and fast growing industries. So it's very important for FSSAI to make sure that these companies and these joints are properly regulated. Customers are obviously very happy and they find comfort when eating at restaurants. But are you sure that your restaurant is providing really good food? So how does the FSSAI give certifications, or how does it approve all the restaurants? So initially, the food joints and eateries must be accredited by FSSAI and hold an FSSAI license. So the next time you go to a restaurant, try to find it somewhere on the walls of it, or you can probably try to ask the owner there, he might help you with it. So the benefits of having this license are, there are many advantages. So they'll help in the production and distribution of food products, because a lot of buyers will not accept it if you don't have an FSSAI certification and a license. The first thing that anything related to food, if you're starting, it might be a small food outlet, FSSAI license is really important. So I'll be telling you how you can actually start and register yourself under the FSSAI and what are the benefits of the same. Number one, legal benefits. There are many rules, regulations, lot of things are there, especially in the field of food, because lives are dependent on it. So these regulations and law could make the opening of an establishment or food business really big and overwhelming. So you are required to go through various checks. You can download an FSSAI license before establishing your business and just check how it works, and then you can obtain a huge advantage, right, when you're applying for it. If you don't know how it works, then what's the point in applying, right? It is also proof that your company is capable and qualified for business. Number two, quality assurance. Using the FSSAI logo in conjunction with your company's name can aid in spreading trust and assurance to the target audience. Suppose I go to a shop and I don't find FSSAI. I mean, I'm an educated user or customer out there, but I would suggest everyone to check that out. If you don't find an FSSAI, there's no guarantee. Suppose you go to a random store in your nearest shop, they'll be producing goods from their houses or doing something like that, but then you're not really aware or sure if they are regulated, if they are high quality, anything can happen. So the first thing is you need to check the FSSAI. So customers are more likely to buy it, and if your business will flourish from it, you might as well get an FSSAI. One more advantage is it's a good branding for your company. If you have an FSSAI license, it's a great way to advertise your brand. It will attract more opportunities to grow your business. Suppose you want to give it out to a lot of retailers out there, FSSAI will surely help, right? If you are planning to take your business big. Awareness is very important. Having an FSSAI license also permits you to promote awareness to the general public about your kitchen, your sanitization safety. Of course, now you can have a YouTube channel and make videos on the same, but then an FSSAI license will suffice, right? Because the officials would have checked that. The public can be more informed about food safety guidelines. Suppose you're a food business who wants to get an FSSAI certification, I'll be explaining the registration process, right? First, I'll be explaining the FSSAI registration steps and how you can download the FSSAI certificate. Number one, visit the online website http foodlicensing.fssai.gov.in. Visit the online website foodlicensing.fssai.gov.in. The priority is to verify your eligibility criteria and whether you qualify to apply for the state license or no, a central license or no, and a basic license or no. So just visit the website and check if you are eligible or not. Based on the volume of business you're doing, the applicant can use it to get an FSSAI license because the license terms and conditions, the amount that is required, keep varying from license to license, and it can be qualified into one or more qualifications and subtypes. So you need to make sure of what kind of a license that your business is adherent to. Step 2. Once you have accessed the website and verified what license you're qualified for, click the sign up option. Fill in the vital details and an email ID and phone number on the sign up form. Step 3. Select an account, username and password. Of course, due to some reasons, I'll not be showing the entire website right now, but I hope you can follow the steps, right? Step 3. Select an account, username and a password. This is very basic, just like you open a Facebook page or an Instagram page. You select a username and make sure it doesn't have all these creepy names like Angel Priya or the normal usernames that you use on Instagram, because it's a certified business. Of course, it doesn't reflect at the end of the day, but then make sure you use something very classy. So after this, you will complete the sign up. After logging in, you will be able to sign up for an account at the FSSAI website. This brings us to step 4. Use your credentials, use your passwords and log in, and you will have received an email or an SMS confirmation for your new FSSAI account. Congratulations on that. It's very important to note that the account created is valid for just 30 days, following which there will be an automated deactivation. It's not like a Netflix or a Prime subscription which keeps continuing even after the last date. After 30 days, your licensing will end. It will automatically be deactivated. After that, the owner must register to obtain the FSSAI license before the end of the month, right? You know how it goes. You all are on OTT, keep subscribing to a lot of stuff. You know how it goes. Step 5. After logging into your FSSAI account, go to the FSSAI license registration. So this comes under foodlicensing.fssai.gov.in/index. There's a page, right? There's a button called index. There you can input the relevant information. And the second important thing is to finish the FSSAI registration at one time. It's not something that you can store it once, go out and come back. So once you're refreshed or anything happens to that page, your details and everything will completely vanish from that page. So make sure you finish it at one go. If it's not done, your application will be deemed insufficient. Just finish it in one go. Don't do it 2-3 times. Step 6. Before you complete your form, create an exact copy and print a copy of the identical. This reminds me of my dad, who wants me to create a hard copy of every document that I have. So before you complete your form, just create an exact copy, right? You can print it, you can get a screenshot, because keeping a duplicate of your registration form can help you recall the information. The next time when you use it for future references, you'll need to give the same details. So take a screenshot or have a copy of the same. Ensure that you have it. Step 7. So you've filled all the forms and you've taken a screenshot, but if you have to make an FSSAI certificate download online, you must first apply to the FSSAI. You will receive a unique identification number on the form. Keep the reference number, as it is necessary to keep track of the development in completing your application for the license. Step 8. Lastly, after printing your registration forms and printing them out, you must submit the registration form online to a regional authority or the state authority. Don't just keep it with yourself. It's of no use. You'll have to submit the license and the form along with all the supporting documents. If you follow these guidelines, I think anyone enrolled in the food business may apply and obtain the FSSAI license. Step 9. After all these steps, filling in the reference number, registration number, finally the FSSAI certificate will be displayed. Click the save option, and after clicking, you can download it, and finally you have your FSSAI registration. So anyone wanting to start a food business, or if you want to start a shop of your own, make sure you have the FSSAI, because it is very important in India. For more information about the same, you can download the Freedom app and check out the course courses there, and there's a separate module also to explain more about FSSAI. So with this, I'll be ending my video today. Hope you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. You have nothing to lose. You have only new information and fresh knowledge that you can gain subscribing to this channel. I'll meet you again on another fine sunny morning. Until then, take care. Have a great day. Akshay signing off. Peace out.